We are Siouxland proud. This is KCAU9 News at 6.
Well, good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Travis Chin. Well, the downtown Sioux City Skywalks came to life today with the help of some art. It's our top story at 6. A large-scale community-created mural was unveiled at today's third annual Gallery in the Skywalk Art Festival. The free, family-friendly event also filled the skywalks of downtown Sioux City with a unique mix of live music and artwork displayed by over 25 regional artists and vendors, all with the ongoing effort to enhance walkability between downtown businesses via the Skywalk system.
I mean, it's been really cool to see so many artists involved this year, and everyone puts a little bit of their heart and soul into everything. And when we invited the community to be a part of this year, to be a part of the planning process, we were hoping that a lot of people would get their voice in the mix, and that is exactly what happened. So I'm really excited to show everything off today that we've been working on.
The event featured the new community mural, a student art show, kid-friendly art projects, and more. The Gallery and the Skywalk Festival is organized by local artists with support from Sucks Arts, Vanguard Arts, and downtown partners. Well, it was a perfect day for a perfect game of bowling. Old West charm was not spared at this year's Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids' Sake two-day fundraising event at War Eagle Lanes. Registered teams of bigs and littles enjoyed food, drinks, and karaoke while taking out a few pins at the alley. We spoke with a member of Big Brothers Big Sisters about how every year Siouxland continues to show their support.
Every single year we have more people sponsor the event or bowl in the event, and I think it's just a testament that this community really supports kids. You know, kids in need that just need a leg up. So we really appreciate the community supporting this event. And
it's really fun. You just bowl and have fun and eat snacks, and it's really fun.
All money raised from the two-day event will benefit Big Brothers and Big Sisters mentorship programs. Their goal is to raise $50,000. Well, it was a morphin' time at Acme Comics and Collectibles in Sioux City this afternoon. Folks powered up with the Yellow Ranger Nakia Burris and Pink Ranger Catherine Sutherland, stars of the Power Rangers TV series Zeo and Turbo. For a fee, fans could get autographs from the actresses. Both ladies decided to visit Sioux City after a friend, Red Power Ranger Jason Fount, told them how enthusiastic Siouxlanders were about Power Rangers.
No one could have told me 30 years ago when I did a kids show that people would remember my character. I did not know the impact that Power Rangers had until we started attending conventions.
But we'd never been to this area, and Jason was like, you guys have to go. There's so many fans there. They don't get the opportunity to see celebrities very often. And so we were like, let's do it.
Councilman Matthew O'Kane was on hand to give a proclamation making April 13th Nakia Burris and Catherine Sutherland Day in Sioux City. Both actresses say they plan to encourage more celebrities to visit Sioux City. On Monday, the Sioux City City Council could terminate its development agreement with Lamb Arts Theater for property at 625 Douglas Street, the former home of KCAU. Back in February of this year, the city served a notice of default and right to cure upon the theater for failure to repay a loan, along with failing to maintain the building in working order. And good repair city documents indicate Lamb Arts notified city officials that it did not intend to repay the note and was unable to make the repairs needed to the building. The city is being asked to forgive the $350,000 loan. And a Nebraska police officer was killed in the line of duty Friday night just after 7:30. Ceresco officer Ross Bartlett was sitting in his patrol car during a traffic stop when he was struck from behind. The accident happened at the intersection of Highway 77 and Old Salt Road, just north of Lincoln. Officer Bartlett was transported to Bryan Health West Campus, where he was declared dead. Now, Officer Bartlett served with the Ceresco Police Department and the Nebraska Department of Corrections since 2017. He also served as a volunteer fireman with the Ceresco Fire Department. The Nebraska State Patrol is investigating the accident. Officer Ross Bartlett was 54 years old. Well, checking in with meteorologist Maggie Warren. Now, Maggie, it was a great day for people who could get out and enjoy it. I am not one of those people, but will the nice weather continue?
Yeah, we do have a couple more days of that nice weather, Travis. Unfortunately, I'm also one of those that has not gotten the opportunity to enjoy it today. But if you have had one of the best days we've seen so far this entire year. Temperatures in the 80s, even nearing 90 up there in Spencer. There's those high temperatures since midnight. 86, the unofficial high so far here in Sioux City, and 87 there in Tacoma. The only downside to that is we are seeing gusty winds, very low relative humidities, and continued dry vegetation. So critical fire danger in place. You'll want to really avoid those outdoor burns, obey any burn bans, and properly dispose of those flammables. Use extra caution with any of those power tools. If maybe you have decided it's now that time to get out there and mow the grass for the first time, be careful with those. And if you see a fire, report that to 911 as soon as possible. And I'll have details on when we do see some relief in the way of rain coming up. Travis?
All right, thanks, Maggie. Well, the fantastic weather we're having this weekend isn't welcome statewide. Many areas are in desperate need of rain. The Poweshiek water system announced mandatory conservation efforts a month ago. Wells that supply the system are running out of water. The Poweshiek water system serves more than 7,500 customers in eastern Iowa. Washing the car and watering the lawn is off limits, even if the lawn is newly seeded. Farmers are also restricted from using water for spraying fields, and restaurants can only serve water if requested by a customer. The conservation orders are needed to save water ahead of summer.
We can see that our usage is down, which is a good thing. But, with that being said, it's also preparing us for what comes here in the summertime, because that, as it comes in the summer, things drink more, it gets warmer and that type of thing. So that's what we're trying to make sure as we move forward, that we still have enough water while we're going through this change to get the wells in up at Tama, and then we can reevaluate at that time.
Is the eventual solution. The water utility is drilling 3 new wells near Tama. The wells should begin supplying water in June.